Sphere of influence. The United States used sphere of influence because it showed other countries that it was dominant and a world power. Some examples include the annexation of Hawaii, purchasing Alaska, and social Darwinism. Social Darwinism was the idea that the United States was inherently responsible for bringing concepts like industry, democracy, and Christianity to less scientifically developed, savage societies. Modern Navy. The United States created a more advanced Navy because it increased sphere of influence and the lengths or distance it could go away from the United States, and it showed other countries that it was a world power. The United States created the largest Navy in the world with 272 deployable vessels and over 3,700 aircraft in service. The first American Navy was the Continental Navy, which was made during the Revolutionary War. Direct primary is an election where people vote candidates into office. The presidential election has always been held as a direct primary. Some states, however, have a caucus, which is where an amount of people are elected to then determine the candidate. Reforming society. Many movements were made to cause the changes that give us the freedoms we have today. The Second Great Awakening was a major religious movement in the U.S. that reached and brought many people into Christianity. William Miller led a movement in New York. Women's suffrage was an important movement led by the people like Margaret Fuller, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Lucretia Mott, Lucy Stone, and Susan B. Anthony. Other movements include the prison reform, temperance movement, and the common school movement. Regulating big business. Managing process of production, distribution, and transportation became difficult to regulate after the industrialization of America because of the large-scale factories and corporations, and also new technologies. Distribution and transportation became regulated through the American railway system. Production was monitored in factories using machines and new technologies.